Greetings, hockey fans. Welcome from Imon Arena in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, as the Des Moines Capitals JV team is set to start a 3-game weekend here on the road against the RoughRiders. This is Kevin Way, your play-by-play voice for the Des Moines Capitals this 2025-26 season. It's still cold outside for at least one more day, as the trajectory, the forecast right now for Christmas is looking like it's going to be about 59 or 60 degrees, which seems incredible given the conditions we dealt with driving to Sioux City last weekend. But thankfully the Capitals won all 4 games that they played last weekend, including both games by the JV team. The JV Capitals come in on a 4-game winning streak and are technically atop the standings right now for the Midwest League and JV, and varsity, with a 12-2-0-1 record for the JV team. They are first in points, second in points percentage. Capitals do have the advantage in games played over the Lincoln Stars, but a number of 3 wins this weekend will help the Capitals JV team try to, with a little help, take first place in both points and percentage. We'll take time now to thank our first period presenting sponsors while we can. Starting with Jen Stanbro Real Estate. Thinking of buying or selling your home? Let Jen Stanbro Real Estate help you. Jen has been a trusted broker in the Des Moines area since 2006, with expertise representing buyers, sellers, investors, builders, new construction, and executive estates. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, Jen is there to help walk you through the entire process. Learn more about Jen and her team at jenstanbrorealestate.com. Jen Stanbro Real Estate, the sponsor for the power play and penalty kill again this season. Also want to thank the sponsor of the penalty box this season. And when we're on the road, they sponsor both penalty boxes, and that's Tint World. Tint World is your automotive styling center where they focus on the fun in your vehicle. They do window tint, paint protection film, vehicle wraps, and ceramic coating. They can also upgrade your stereo system, add a remote start, and even add purple lighting to your ride to get you in the Capital spirit on the way to the game. Tint World also focuses on residential and commercial glass to help alleviate heat or glare, or to add privacy to your home or office. Stop in and see Tint World in Urbandale from 8 to 6, Mondays through Saturdays. Now, of course, pay special attention to holiday scheduling this weekend, as I'm going to have to count backwards here. Bear with me. So it's Christmas Eve, if I have that correctly. We also want to thank the sponsor of the Caps Kids Captain program, and that's the Goddard School of Waukee. The Goddard School of Waukee believes the start of your child's journey matters, and their mission is to provide the most innovative and inspirational educational experience for young children and families in their community. Call 515-297-6555 or go to goddardschool.com to learn more. And then thanks also to our marketing sponsors this season, starting with Trilix Studio. Trilix Studio is a one-of-a-kind audio and video production facility housed in the iconic Crescent Building in downtown Des Moines. Visit trillickstudio.com to learn more, and you can get a little glimpse of what they're capable of by checking out Capitals' social media and seeing the hype video that they've produced for this season, second season in a row that they've produced the hype video for the Capitals. But this time they got an assist from some students at the Des Moines Area Community College. DMAC. Established in 1966, DMAC is now Iowa's largest community college and offers over 220 credit programs to individuals seeking degrees, diplomas, or certificates. DMAC's main campus is in Ankeny, but it has 2 other campuses in the greater Des Moines area, 3 other campuses in the larger central Iowa area, and 6 learning centers in the greater area as well. DMAC's mission is changing lives and empowering communities. And with 500 plus faculty and staff, small class sizes, and the lowest tuition and fees in the state, it can. Find out if DMAC is right for you at dmac.edu. That's spelled DMACC.edu. Pan back to the live look here from I'm On Arena, which is also the name of the arena up in Dubuque. Both are sponsored by the same, well, let's say, telecommunications company, I'm On. Provide internet service as well as internet phone service and cable television as well. In terms of nicknames, the I'm On Arena is also known as The Stable. Participants see the Capitals players ready in the hallway. Warm-ups will start shortly. We were not 1,000% sure whether warm-ups would start at 5:55 and we would start at 6, or if warm-ups would start at 6. The answer is warm-ups will start, although it might start even quicker than that, because here come the officials over in the other door. So we can anticipate that warm-ups will start shortly. Nets are already set up. The ice has been ready for nearly an hour here in Cedar Rapids. They got the resurface done, so the ice is going to be for warm-ups in this first period, particularly some of the very best the Capitals will get all season. And if you even just look at the ice and the USHL RoughRiders, who have been off since last Saturday, if I remember right. USHL is under Christmas break now. But again, the ice here looks very good. I was able to take a quick look at it about half an hour ago. And like I said, it's going to be some of the best ice. And that's going to play into the Capitals' advantage with skill. We anticipate it will. Well, for the Capitals, back in the lineup is Noah Eden, who has returned on his family cruise, which originally would have only had him miss one weekend, but when the Sioux City games from late November got rescheduled, postponed until last weekend, well, the best laid plans ended up causing Noah to miss the last 4 games. He is back in the lineup, and despite missing 4 games, Noah is still 6th in team scoring of 10 points in 11 games. With Noah Eden back in the lineup, Liam Reed draws out of the lineup. He will only play the varsity game tonight. Zach West is still in at forward with Caden Opp still out. We have received good news that Caden Opp figures to be able to return to start the new year, which, given the severity of the upper body injury that he suffered, is quite incredible. In fact, it's my understanding that yesterday in Traeger shootout, he did quite well. No surprise that Caden would do quite well in a shootout, but doing so coming off the upper body injury that he has, it's like so we look forward to Caden's return. So watch out, Ames. If things continue to progress as nicely as they have, Caden Knott figures to be back in the lineup to start the new year. But he is still out tonight. Otherwise, the lineup is as we are accustomed to. With the JV team, Ryan Logan has definitely been on a heck of a tear lately. Ryan now has drawn much closer to Tyler Nelson in the team leading scoring. He does lead the team in goals with 14 in 14 games. 22 points overall. Tyler Nelson has 24 points in 15 games. And despite Caden Opp having missed still over half of the JV season, he is still third in team scoring with 18 points in 7 games. If Caden had remained healthy the entire season, I would have had to probably look up what's the Midwest League Iowa High School Hockey League record for points in a season, because Caden probably isn't close. We'll talk a little bit about the Cedar Rapids RoughRiders. We do know that Cole McGregor, freshman forward, is out of the lineup tonight. The RoughRiders played in Dubuque last evening, ended up suffering a narrow 2-0 loss. And that's kind of been the way things have gone for the RoughRiders JV team lately. It's been very close. 3 straight losses, but close. Back on December 13th, they lost a 1-0 shootout loss to Omaha. And then last Sunday, 3-1 loss to Omaha, and then yesterday 2-0 loss to Dubuque up in Dubuque. And this will be Cedar Rapids' last pair of games heading into the Christmas break. Capitals, of course, still play a pair of games against hosting Quad City Saturday and Sunday. Some of the RoughRiders to watch include Owen Newland, freshman forward, leads the team in points with 7. All 7 are goals. So Owen Newland, strong candidate to win the Cy Young Award this year. For those who are uninitiated, that's we jokingly say that when a player has significantly more goals than assists. So say like you're in place to get like 24 goals and 3 assists, something like that. That used to be like the winning that Cy Young Award winners would have in the major leagues. So now you know the rest of the story. Dylan Lorenzen, another freshman forward for RoughRiders, second in points with 5 points, 4 goals in 16 games played. Don't know how much time that they'll actually take to announce starters for the JV game, so we will mention them now. Starting for the RoughRiders first. At defense, number 26, Ava Weed. She's at right defense. At left defense, number 98, Noah Baxter. At left wing, number 80, Parker Holt. We've also seen play defense in the past. Starting at right wing is number 38, Reese Lunin. And then starting at center, number 90, Aiden Lukaska. And starting in net for Cedar Rapids, number 1, Braden Hunt. In 5 games played, he has a 1.30-1 record. However, he does have 1 shutout, a 1.60 goals against average, and a 9.49 save percentage. Starters for the Capitals. At defense, number 24, Brett Augustine. Alongside him, number 22, Gabe Sin. Starting at left wing, number 15, Ryan Logan. Starting at right wing, number 3, Tyler Nelson. Starting at center, number 21, AJ Junta. And in net for the Capitals, number 35, Kenley Boma. In 9 games played, 42 minutes, 17 seconds. He has 4 shutouts, a 1.34 goals against average, .912 save percentage, and a 6.20-1 record. So the officials are ready to go.
For junior varsity hockey, our matchup is between Des Moines Capitals and your hometown Cedar Rapids RoughRiders for Midwest High School Hockey.
And Capitals win the opening faceoff. Sin with the puck, sends it across to Augustine. Augustine back across to Sin. Sin pass all the way to the left wing, up to Logan. Puck's in on Hunt, who gets in front of that one. Sent up to Augustine. Augustine shot blocked and deflected out front. Logan back to Augustine. Augustine sends the puck down low. Nelson will emerge with it. Shot hits the side of the net. Puck worked his way into the corner. Logan will get there first. Passes up to Sin. Sin lost it in his skates. Stepped on it. Parker Holt overskates it. That's going to allow Ryan Logan to skate it in. Logan shot from the face-off circle. Deflected by Ava Weed. Up and out of play. And the clock stops 45 seconds in. Offensive zone faceoff for the Capitals will be taken by Luke Wenzel. He's flanked by Zach West and Ben Augustine. Jensen Glovic and Braden Hicklin, the defense for the Caps. Wenzel with the puck out of the corner, cuts back away from Dylan Lorenzen, pass to West beside the net. West now goes from behind the net. Backhand pass up to Hicklin at the point. Hicklin shot deflected. Cleared by Kellen Leeskamp. This puck will come down to Kenley Boma, who will set it into the corner. No shot on that one. Shot pad save. Rebound cleared out by Hicklin. Shot was by number 85, Mitchell Nye. West with the dump and gets to the puck himself. Joined by Augustine. Puck gets knocked into the back of the Cedar Rapids net. Leeskamp looking to clear it. Banks it high off the glass and out. Glass here at Imon Arena, fairly tall. Much of the side glass is as tall as the end boards glass in most places. And then with this being a high caliber USHL arena, the end board glass is quite high. So the number of pucks that leave play here in Cedar Rapids tonight will probably be just a little bit less than typical. Luke Behrens with the puck for the Caps. Pass across to Carter. Jackson Carter pass towards Garnis, off target, and that one will go for icing. Cause a defensive zone face-off for the Capitals at the 2:08 mark. Face-off, one back by Lorenzen. Lawrence Severson sends it towards the slot. Lorenzen shot hits the side of the net. Centering attempt out to Keegan Galushis. Taken away by Luke Behrens. Behrens from behind the Capitals net. Board pass up towards Garnis. Couldn't quite keep that one. Noah Baxter will send one in on net. Save by Boma. Behrens gets the rebound, starts to skate it. Pass up toward the backhand of Noah Eden. Noah not able to control that one. Now Lorenzen will send it back to the Capitals. Behrens pass across to the right wing to Garnis. Garnis shot from a distance. Directed away. Second shot saved by Hunt as well. So another offensive zone draw for the Capitals as they will send out the top line of Junta, Nelson, and Loganson, and Augustine out with them as well. Face off won by the RoughRiders. Nile take it. Hard wrap. Out of the reach of Augustine, and icing be the results. So we'll have another face off right back in the Capitals offensive zone. Junta will face off against Aiden Lakaska again. Face-off won by the Capitals that time. Nelson with the puck. Shot deflected, goes wide of the net. Camp will move it around the boards. Sin will pinch in along the half wall. The Catskills send it around towards Hayden Sinclair. Stopped at the point by Augustine. His shot, crisp wrister, was deflected. Did not go in on net. Now Sin with the puck. Sends it down low. Tipped by Nelson to Junta. Junta loses the handle. Battles with Parker Holt along the half wall. Sin and Nelson join to try to help him win that puck battle. Attempted clear. Stopped by Sin. Shot from the point. Deflected. Sticked out of play by Hunt. Up over the glass. So there, some of you might say, I thought you told us that the puck would go out of play less. Well, it will, just not that time. So Wenzel, Augustine, and West back out. Sin and Ben Augustine, Brett Augustine, and Sin still out. Nice hustle by Wenzel to get to that puck off the draw. He's taken off it by Lorenzen. Kept in at the point by Augustine. Now knocked out by Drake Gunkel, but it will go for icing. So back down near Cedar Rapids netminder Braden Hunt. And so we'll be facing off against Dylan Lorenzen. Oh, bouncing puck. I mean, the linesman wasn't happy with that drop afterwards. Capitals with the puck, though. West protecting it. Circles. Pass across to Wenzel. Wenzel will send it down low. Rat puck will make its way to Ben Augustine. Augustine quickly engaged by Baxter. Wenzel will emerge with it. Pass up towards the blue line to West. West shot towards the net, deflected, saved by Hunt, directed into the corner. Wenzel moves it down to Ben Augustine. Augustine rounds the Cedar Rapids net, passes up to Sin at the point. Sin shot blocked by Newland. Again, Newland, the leading points getter and a goal scorer for the Rough Riders with 7. 7 goals, 7 points, 0 assists credited. Although if you think like Adam Way, he actually should have about 5 or 6 assists, but second assists aren't always caught. And of course, it's not like it's the AHL, the NHL, or the ECHL, or the USHL even, where there's a game day ops looking at things and correcting scoring live as you go. Neutral zone face-off at the 4:48 mark. Still knotted in a scoreless tie here from Cedar Rapids, despite the Capitals being credited with outshooting the Rough Riders thus far 6-1, and hand pass is whistled. So it's going to be another neutral zone face-off. We have Noah Eden centering Logan Westfold and Brody Garnis. Brody Garnis had a 2-goal game last weekend. And the Capitals (6-3) win over the Metros up at the IBP Ice Center, which we were pleasantly surprised that there was an Ethernet connection we were able to plug into. Although we did lose internet for a short moment, and then of course had some audio issues later. So last weekend was not without mistake. Capitals still with the puck in the offensive zone. Nye tries to clear it, blocked by Eden. Now it is cleared, but again, this one will go for icing. That's probably the 7th or 8th icing infraction against the Rough Riders thus far. And we've said it before, anytime you see a team icing the puck a lot, you know that the other team kind of has them on the ropes a little bit, and that's where the Capitals have things now. Junta on the face-off against Sawyer Brogan. Capitals win it back. Luke Barons with it, settles a rolling puck, moves it to Logan. Logan shot blocked out front by Brogan. Pass to Carter. Carter skated in, shot saved by Hunt. Thought we were about to see Jackson Carter's first first goal as a Capital. Carter has points. And Capitals were offside. Capitals will change up their forward unit. Wenzel, Augustine, and West now skate out. Behrens and Carter remain at defense. Wenzel will face off against Lakoska. Lakoska wins it to the wing, gets it himself, passes back to the defense. Attempted pass intercepted by West. West dishes to Wenzel. Wenzel has the puck taken away. Attempted clear, stopped by Carter. Carter passes across. One-timer by West, saved by Hunt. Nice, smooth one-timer there between Carter and West. West with the puck again, settles it. Nice fake scissor attempt. Good poke check by Lakoska, but the Capitals get it back. Carter spins, sends the puck down low towards Augustine. Wenzel plays the body behind the net. Augustine wraps it up along the boards. Captained by Carter at the point. Tipped out by Parker Holt. Battle for the puck in the neutral zone right near the Capitals' offensive blue line. Knocked back towards West. Oh, scorched free. Reese Lunin sends it towards the net. Hits the side of the cage. Luke Behrens establishing position. Pass out of the reach of Ben Augustine. Sent back into the defensive zone by the RoughRiders. Now Jackson Carter with it. Hounded by Lorenzen. Behrens will pick up the puck. Smooth pass up to West. West across towards Augustine, but that saucer pass was just a little too far forward. RoughRiders in the neutral zone. Lorenzen trying to work his way through traffic. Angle to the boards. Drake Gunkel will get a piece of it. Knocks it into the Capitals defensive zone. Gunkel still hard on the puck. Capitals manage to clear up to the neutral zone. Brody Garnish with the puck. Gains the attack zone. Puts it through the legs of Baxter, but Braden Hunt in place to cover the puck. And stop play with 6:47 left in the first period. Capitals now credited without shooting the RoughRiders 9-1. Could have sworn that Kenley Bomas had to make a couple other saves, but Morgan Westfold's shot blocked. It was blocked by number 58, Keegan Phillips. Rolling puck picked up by Sin. Sin, board pass up towards Garnis. Garnis pressured by Phillips. Now Gavin Fry moves the puck along the boards for Cedar Rapids. Holt, centering attempt. Nice job by the Capitals to tie up their men out front. Noah Eden speeds into the neutral zone. Now the attack zone. Driving towards the net. Shot saved by Hunt. Eden will pick up his rebound. Pass out towards Augustine. Augustine has it poked away by Fry. Pass out front toward Nelson. Goes through the slot. Eden will get to it. Pass up to the point to Sin. Sin back along the boards to Eden. Eden cuts towards the slot. Pass across towards Logan. Logan trying to work his way through traffic. Pass up to the blue line to Hicklin. Hicklin will wrap the puck. Nelson in place to get to it. Soft pass to Logan. Logan evades Phillips. Centering attempt. Deflected towards the half wall. Hicklin from the point. Shot directed away by Hunt. Puck knocked up towards Glovic. Glovic passes across to Hicklin. Hicklin sends it down low. Nile get to it for the Riders. That puck stopped by Junta. Junta wraps it across the boards. Over to Logan. Logan up to the point to Hicklin. Hicklin shot blocked. Hicklin will get it back. Shot through traffic. Blocked up front. Junta with it. Shot wide. Now Nelson will get it behind the net. Sends a pass up toward Glovic. Glovic shot blocked. Gets his own rebound. Shot off the shoulder of Hunt. Nelson gets it back to Junta. Capitals dominating puck possession on this shift. They've pinned the RoughRiders deep in their zone. To the point, Glovic fakes. Skating top of the faceoff circle. Shot blocked. Goes in on Hunt, and he closes the legs, the 5-hole, to freeze the puck. Play stopped with 4:41 left here in the first period. Capitals will send out Wenzel, Ben Augustine, and West. Glovic and Hicklin remain out at D. Lorenzen wins the faceoff back for the RoughRiders. Pass. Noah Baxter's attempted breakout pass blocked by Hicklin. Now Owen Newland with the puck. Pass a little too far forward for Lorenzen. Hicklin, short pass to Wenzel. Wenzel mishandles. Capitals will get it back though. West sends it towards the corner. Wenzel back up along the boards to West. West sends a puck up towards the point to Hicklin. Hicklin, pass over towards Glovic. Glovic battling with Gunkel. Gets it to Augustine. Augustine pressured by Weed. Augustine rubbed out along the boards by Lorenzen. West in place to get the puck though. Shielding it from Weed. Makes a nice toe drag. Pass intended for Wenzel. Went off a shin pad. Wenzel will still get it along the half boards though. Noah Baxter will get to it for the Riders. Sends it up along the boards. Tipped out to the neutral zone where Hicklin will pick it up. Hicklin passes across to Glovic. Glovic to West. West weaves his way around Galucius. Pass across. Will be kept in by Glovic. Brogan tries clearing. Westfold battling to keep the puck in. Squirts out to the neutral zone. Glovic across to West. West flips it in. Will go for a line change. Eden and Westfold on the forecheck. Carter will get to the puck. His wrap's going to go all the way around to the opposite corner. Garnis gets it around Weed. Rounds the nets. Centers. Area pass. Puck's going to get poked up to Luke Behrens. Pass over to Westfold. Westfold centers. Puck saved by Hunt. Pinballs and cleared. Behrens trying to fend off the defender, but the RoughRiders clear it. Stopped at the center red line by Carter. Carter's pass across towards Garnis. Tipped into the zone. Baxter pass up towards Severson. That was deflected off a Capital. No icing. Gavin Fry pinned to the boards by Behrens. That's going to allow Westfold to get it for the Capitals. Westfold board pass up towards Garnis. Garnis pass is behind Eden. Severson with a soft send-in. Behrens trying to fend off Fry. Sends a pass behind his net to Carter. Carter's pass up toward Eden. If he would have kept skating in stride, that pass would have been on tape, but he let up a little bit. Puck went to the RoughRiders, but they end up icing it. The Capitals get an offensive zone face-off with 1:59 left in this opening frame. Again, Capitals credited without shooting. The Riders 12-1 at this juncture. However, you're still knotted in a scoreless tie. It's been a quick period so far. There's been a number of face-offs, but there's been no penalties. Face-off won by the Capitals. Pass by Logan up to Brett Augustine. Augustine will flip it down low. Nelson pass out to Junta. Junta shot scores! Well, you figured it had to be coming at some juncture. And Tyler Nelson centers it out to Junta. Junta tallies at the 13-10 mark. We believe Brett Augustine would be in place to get a second assist on that goal, but, well, we shall see. Again, Capitals now up 1-0 with 1:50 left in the period. Capitals win the ensuing face-off. Augustine to the red line. Fires the puck in. Puck's going to wrap all the way around towards Nelson. Nelson centering pass. Junta corrals it. Dishes to Sin. We'll make a short pass to Nelson. Nelson pass to Logan behind the net.
Assisted by number 3, Tyler Nelson, and number 24.
And shot by Junta, deflected out of play, and credit to this officiating crew because they did catch both of the assists. So goal from Junta and assists correctly credited to Nelson and Brett Augustine. Junta cheating a little bit on that faceoff, wins it back to Nelson. Pass onto the tape of Logan. Logan shot saved by Hunt. Logan will eventually get his own rebound. Pass up towards the blue line to Junta. Junta sends it down along the boards. Cleared out by Lorenzen. Augustine hustles back for it. Pressured by Lorenzen. Sends it up to the neutral zone to Logan, who's stripped of the puck by Lorenzen. Knocked back to Newland. Newland trying to send it back into the attack zone for the RoughRiders, but it's picked off by Junta. Junta pass over to Nelson. Nelson chips it down low. Nice job playing the body by Junta on Noah Baxter. Nelson with the puck, sending an attempt. I think Ava Weed got a piece of that one. That's up to Logan. Logan feeds it forward to West. West circles back. Pass to the trailer. Hicklin. Hicklin shot just wide. West threads a pass up to Hicklin. Hicklin shot blocked. West in place to get it. Has it poked. Glovic will get it back. Sends it towards the slot. Captain at the blue line by Hicklin. Hicklin sends it off the glass down low. West will get to the puck. Tried centering it with 2 seconds left. Shot by Wenzel as time expires. Blocker save by Hunt. And so after a period of play, the Capitals are up 1-0. And Capitals credited without shooting the RoughRiders. To 1. Yeah, we thought about trying to do a second period presenting sponsored ad read, but decided to not to, just in case they do start things a little quicker than we anticipated. But it's been pretty much, in terms of puck possession and shots, all Capitals thus far. Although I do feel as if I could swear there was an early shot and then another shot, pad save. I think that Kenley Boma's faced at least 2 shots, if not 3. But even still, despite some of those, that early shot as it's credited, I will say shots. Yeah, after the first 2-3 minutes, it's been pretty much entirely Capitals. Kenley Boma heads back out to his net. Both teams will switch sides. RoughRiders no longer have the orange nets. Yeah, now have, while still sponsored, although I can't tell quite by what company. They are no longer orange. They are now red. Of course, those of you who maybe follow the ECHL at all, you may be accustomed to their blue nets. Capitals send out Junta, Logan, Nelson, Behrens, and Carter to start the period. Junta will face off against Aiden Lakaska. We are back underway. Capitals will win the face-off. Luke Behrens will get to the puck first. Behrens pass over to Carter. Carter skates it in. Shot from the top of the face-off circle off the shin pad of Baxter. Puck poked towards the half wall. Junta will emerge with it. Pass just out of the reach of Logan and chipped out by Reese Lunin. Ended up taking a bit of a, not a high hit, but just kind of a high elbow, unintentional. He appears to be okay. Logan on the forecheck, gets the pass from Junta. Pass up front, shot, scores! Nelson from Logan and Junta. Capitals extend their lead, adding a Matt Reed Country Financial Insurance tally at the 45-second mark of the second period. They did update shots, so they do have it now that the Riders do have 4 shots, and I think that's correct. So they have updated that. Helps Kenley Boma's stats a little bit. Not that they need much help, but take every save. RoughRiders ice the puck. And they got all the assists. Linesman Rhodes Dolan will drop the puck. Mitch Nile get to the puck first. Brett Augustine pinches in from the point, helping to keep the puck in. Gunkel clears it up to the neutral zone. West will get the puck for the Capitals. Evades one. Maintain the handle. Newland sends it forward. Lorenzen in place to get to the puck first. Tried to put it through the legs of Sid, but he got in front of it. Shot from the half wall goes wide. Leafs can't try to send it in, but it's blocked by Wenzel. Wenzel pass tip, but it'll be picked up by Brett Augustine. Augustine skates it in. Pass towards his brother Ben. Nye didn't get all that rolling puck on the clearing attempts. Gunkel's pass into the skates of Newland. West fans on the shot. Puck sticked away by Hunt. Now Augustine shot through traffic, deflected by West, but wide. West from behind the goal line. Bodied. Oh, gets the pass out. Oh, score! Luke Wenzel! Thought Hunt had it in the glove, but he did not. It'll be Wenzel from Zach West. Possible second assist to Brett Augustine. We shall see, but now the Capitals add a Joseph Yeaman Shelter Insurance goal for a 3-goal lead here at the 1:53 mark of the second as the Capitals are starting to pull away. Noah Eden wins his own faceoff. Cuts back. And just the one assist, and I believe that Zach West was engaged by Dylan Lorenzen down low, and Lorenzen may have had a touch of the puck with a little bit of control on that. So, but it is Wenzel from West for the 3rd goal for the Capitals. Hicklin back for the puck. Connects on a pass up to Garnis. Garnis evades the checker. Pass towards Eden, picked off. Garnis sends it towards the RoughRiders bench. Fry will get to it, sends it back towards Hicklin. He'll make a DDD pass over to Glovic. Glovic sends it up to the neutral zone to Westfold. Westfold evades Phillips, skates it in. Shot from the slot, off the crossbar! Logan Westfold inches away from his first Capitals goal. Regular season goal. Junto will face off against Lakaska. Wins the face off back to Carter. Carter's pass towards the slot, deflected. Junto sent it into the corner. Leeskamp will get to it. Chops at it towards Severson. Severson tries clearing it, but it's stopped by Logan. Logan short pass to Junta. Junta towards Nelson. Goes off his skate in on Hunt. He'll stick the puck away. Back up front. Save! Point blank shot by Logan, but Hunt was in place to get enough of the puck to send it over the net. Shot by Nelson, save, rebound, picked up by Nye. Nye pass up towards Severson. Junta sends it back to Behrens. Behrens, his pass picked off by Severson, and Severson will dump it in. Carter gets the puck from behind his net. Long pass, it's tipped. Logan got a piece of it. That'll negate icing. Ava Weed will get to it. She's stripped of the puck by Logan. Logan fights through traffic, pass towards Wenzel, who just came off the bench, pass up towards the point. Cleared out by Gunkel. Gunkel in a race for the puck. Gunkel battling with Behrens. Gets the puck into the corner, kicks it. Now Newland will emerge with it. Center, it's going to go right to Logan, though. Capitals quickly into the neutral zone. pass picked off by Weed. Carter will circle away from the forecheck of Newland, sends it across to Behrens. Behrens pass on the mark for Wenzel, but I think he just angled his blade a little bit too much to try to cup the pass, but it went under. Now Wenzel skating it in. Sends it down low. West in on the forecheck. With a stick lift, gets the puck. Augustine towards his brother Brett. Wenzel has it poked away. Moves it toward West. West evades Lorenzen from behind the nets. Sent towards Carter, who had caught an edge. Managed to keep the puck in, though. West passed along the boards to Ben Augustine. Augustine tries to put it towards the hash marks. It's picked off. Good stick by Carter. Taken away from Reese Lunin. Gunkel taken off the puck by Brett Augustine. Battle for the puck in front of the Capitals net. West will get it. Sends a bouncer in. Ava Weed will get to it. Her pass deflected by West. West will get to it. Trying to work his way through Parker Holt. Holt strips into the puck. Pass across. And Lunin will get it to neutral zone. His pass deflected by Westfold. Brett Augustine skates it in. Shot. Blocked by Hunt. Looking to make the glove save, but couldn't catch it cleanly. Now Aiden Lakaska with it with speed. Going to drive wide on Sane. Shot. Blockered away by Boma. Kept in by Nye. Lakaska with the send in. Sent towards the corner by Boma. Augustine got his skates taken out from him. No tripping penalty, though. Westfold has it poked away by Nye. Holt will get it. Good job defensively by Sin. Got a skate on it. Keegan Phillips battling with Augustine down low. Phillips still trying to protect the puck. Both of them taken down. Puck sent around to the opposite corner where Sin will get to it. Looks like there might be a mouth guard down there in the corner. Garnis connects on a pass to Westfold. Westfold trying to work his way around Lee's camp. Cuts back. Puck is cleared up toward Nelson. Nelson, his pass across out of the reach of Glovic. Nye sends it into the neutral zone. I'll see all this one. Nope, no icing. Hicklin back for it. Evades Fry, connects on a pass over to Junta. Junta long pass up to Logan. Logan builds some speed. Tyler Nelson rolled offside. Okay. Junta wins the faceoff back to Glovic. Glovic will dump the puck in. Weed will get to it. Hurt pass intercepted by Nelson. Nelson from behind the net. Centering attempt. Will get picked off by Keegan Galushis. He'll clear it out to the neutral zone. Hicklin over to Glovic. Glovic quickly forward toward Nelson. Nelson tried putting it through Galushis. And again, and Galushis with another block. Weed will clear it. Will not go far enough for icing. Glovic gets to the puck first. Now Hicklin connects on a pass up to Nelson. One touch to Junta. Junta skates it in. Pass across. Oh, nope. Went for it, but Ava Weed at the last split second got a piece of it. Junta up to Glovic. Glovic shot through traffic, directed away by Hunt. Logan will get it in the corner, cycle it back to Nelson. Nelson check, centering pass to Junta, goes off his skate, goes right back to Nelson though. Pass out towards Logan. Mouth guard still out there. 2 mouth guards. Noah Baxter hard clear out the glass and out. It will not go for icing though. RoughRiders changing up behind the play. Ooh. Baxter and Junta got tangled up together. Some Cedar Rapids fans looking for a tripping penalty on that one, but there is none forthcoming. Carter off the bench. Pass intercepted by Gunkel. Kept in by Wenzel though. Wenzel trying to shield the puck from Newland. Lead pass over to Nye. Nye feeds it up towards Newland. He couldn't handle it. Carter shot through traffic. Blocked up front. West sends it to the end boards. chops at it. Lorenzen will get to it. Pass up toward Gunkel. Gunkel will get it. He has a lane to the net. Good back check by Carter. Preventing that shot. RoughRiders get it back though. Lorenzen trying to evade Behrens. Next on a pass. Pass up to the high slot. Nice shot. Blocker save by Boma. Battle the puck along the half wall. Ben Augustine trying to get it out. Now Carter sends a pass into the breezers for our Minnesota fans of Zach West. Some of us will call it, some people call them hockey pants, so they call them, the state of Minnesota famously calls them breezers. As the band, yes, sang, dream more easy in the chair that really fits you. So whatever you like to call them. Brett Augustine with the puck. Try to make a pass, but got stood up in the neutral zone, knocked back by the Riders. Now Carter with it. Pass onto the tape of Eden. Eden centering pass. Pinball off some skates, cleared out by Holt. Quickly stopped by Sin. Sin with the dump in. Eden on the forecheck. Weed will get to the puck first. Oh, pass toward Lieskamp off his skates. McCaska's pass blocked by Garnis. Garnis trying to get the puck through Holt. Now Westphal trying to fish it out. Holt's long pass over toward Lunin. Connects. Lunin having to regroup though. Works his way through. Makes the pass. Oh, taken away. Eden quickly into the attack zone. Shot blocked by Weed. Center intent. Weed gets a stick on that one. Eden cuts away from the check of Weed. Makes a pass up to the point, off the boards to Augustine, but it goes through his legs. Sin will get to the puck first as the RoughRiders will change with less than 4 minutes left in the second. Sin, long pass up towards the blue line. Sent up towards Severson. Phillips had it poked away by Nelson. Now Weed will send it up. As we play a little bit of tennis here in the neutral zone. Augustine, Brett Augustine across the Sin. Fed forward to Nelson. Nelson connects it up past the Junta. Junta from the top of the faceoff circle. Pad saved by Hunt. Set down along the boards by Logan. Puck comes back to Logan from Nelson. Shot. Glove save by Hunt. Offensive zone face-off for the Capitals. I guess defensive zone face-off for the RoughRiders. The 3:23 left. Junta facing off against Phillips. Junta has been very good in the face-off circle. He has a lane towards the net. Holy! Puck nearly snuck in, and what would have been a... I don't know how we would describe that goal, but Gavin Fry would have gotten credit for that one. Boma thought it was going to get sent to the opposite side. Almost everyone did, and then it didn't. And it nearly snuck in, but Ryan Logan, now Logan makes the saucer pass to Nelson. Nelson, backhander, shot saved by Hunt. Hicklin shot wide. Pass up to Brogan. Brogan's pass intercepted by the Capitals. Flipped by Nelson. Glove down by Nye. Glovic with the keep in. That goes back to Nye. Nye, this one won't go in on net. Nope, it'll go wide. Face off with 2:16 left in the second. Answering face-off, won by the RoughRiders. Niall Rapid, stopped by Carter. Pass down to West. West, center attempt blocked. Yes, battling with Newland. He'll get it to Lorenzen. Lorenzen tried swooping it across Ben Augustine, but Augustine stopped that one. Wenzel sends it along the boards. Dunkel's attempted pass broken up by Augustine to Wenzel. Wenzel shot off the post. Nice chip shot by Wenzel. Now Augustine shot over the nets. Carter will get to it, throwing down a Rough Rider. West dishes to Carter. Carter connects on a pass across to Behrens. Behrens back to Carter. Carter top of the slot. Shot blocked by Lieskamp, who sent it wide. Rough Rider pass will go for icing with 1:19 left in the second. Noah Eden on the draw for the Capitals. He's out with Westfold and Garnis. Moves it back to Westfold. His pass intercepted by Holt. Holt in behind Carter. Got a clean lane to the net. Shot. Good back check by Carter, who deflected it and sent it wide. Lakaska shot tipped. Carter will get into the corner. Makes the pass to Behrens. Less than a minute left in the second period. Pass up towards Eden. Westfold. Holt couldn't get it through Carter. Now Eden will get it. Gets to the red line. Dumps it in. Baxter, his pass attempt deflected by Garnis, up and out of play. I guess if you think about that almost Fry goal, it'd be like almost like a Nikita Kucherov goal, where he kind of is like pretends like he's stick handling, gets it on path to where he wants it to go, and just lets it slide in. But it would have been an unintentional Nikita Kucherov goal. Logan shot deflected by Ava Weed up and over the nets. Ava Weed has had a good stick here today defensively for the Rough Riders. Logan sends one wide of the net. Junta sends it back towards Nelson. It was checked by Phillips, sent it up towards the net. Puck covered by Hunt. So Capitals get another face-off, this time with 17.6 seconds left in the period. Rough Riders win the face-off. Baxter wraps it around the boards. Augustine stops it, sends it towards the net. Looking for a deflection. Puck hit the side of the net. Chipped out towards the slots. Cleared. And it'll go for icing with 2.6 seconds left. Well, let's see if the Capitals can pick up some sort of Tyler Toffoli-like goal off the face-off. Riders won the faceoff. Puck sent in towards the net as the buzzer sounded. Don't think it'll count as a shot. So after 2 goals early in the period, the Rough Riders stopped the bleeding. Did not score any, but the Capitals didn't score any more. So after 2 periods of play, Capitals are up 3-0, and we now have time to thank our second period presenting sponsors, starting with Matt Reed Country Financial. Matt has been helping families with their insurance and investment needs since 2005. His agency offers industry-leading products for your auto, home, business, and life insurance needs. Matt's team also helps with financial planning, because protection and planning go hand in hand. Contact Matt's team at 515-251-8891 to schedule your insurance and financial review. Kudos also to Kading Property Management. Kading Property Management provides comfortable, safe, and affordable housing to its residents, as well as having a positive impact in their surrounding neighborhoods. Kading's communities are conveniently located throughout central Iowa, and they're continually adding new and exciting communities to their portfolio. Through their extensive understanding of development and residential property management, their team of dedicated professionals is able to provide the living experience you're looking for. As Kading says, let us make our home your home. Also want to thank Leisure Graphics and Signs, who are sponsors of the rally towels for the Turkey Cup this year. Hope you got one. Leisure Graphics and Signs is committed to helping you bring your big ideas to life through custom graphics and signs. Their talented team works with you throughout the entire process to design, print, and install big signs, bold graphics, and beautiful results. Learn more at lazier.com. Again, that's spelled LASHIER.com. Then co-sponsors and producers of the Rally Towels was Letterman Locker. Letterman Locker is your one-stop shop for high-quality hockey gear, team apparel, and community apparel. And you can buy Capitals merchandise anytime at lettermanlocker.com. In addition to being the Capitals' permanent online shop, that's also your source for merchandise for the Des Moines Junior Bucks, the Des Moines Lady Wild, the Griffins, the Knights, the Raptors, the Scorpions, the Titans, the Thunder, and the Vipers, and the Des Moines Oakleys. Show your team pride and visit LettermanLocker.com today. And then finally, before we take a break, we'd like to thank RG Source for Hockey, who donated the absolutely fabulous jerseys for the Turkey Cup. RG Source for Hockey goes above and beyond to help each hockey player find the products that best meet their unique needs. If you're on the road, you can find RG Source for Hockey locations in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and Romeoville, Illinois. You can find them 24/7 online at rghockey.com. RG Source for Hockey, we fit your game. All right, we'll take a little bit of a break. Thank our third period presenting sponsors as well, and be back for the drop of the puck for the third period with the Capitals on top after 2-3-0. This is Kevin Wayne for the Capitals. You're watching the Capitals on YouTube. And welcome back here from Imon Arena in Cedar Rapids. We'll thank our third period presenting sponsors, starting with Joseph Gaiman Shelter Insurance. As your shelter insurance agent, Joe can help you make sure you get the right coverage at the right price while providing the quality service you expect. Feel free to give Joe a call or text at 515-276-0011 to discuss your insurance options today. Again, that's Joseph Gaiman Shelter Insurance. Capitals also want to thank Strategic America for their support this campaign. Strategic America is an independent, full-service marketing and advertising agency dedicated to guiding brands through critical periods of growth and evolution. To learn more about their expansive marketing and advertising services, head to strategicamerica.com. Again, that's Strategic America. Also want to salute Synergy Homes. For nearly 20 years, the team at Synergy Homes has been building the dreams of Central Iowa homeowners. If you have a custom home or renovation project coming up, connect with Synergy Homes and schedule a consultation. To learn more or to just move forward and schedule that consultation, head to synergyhomesiowa.com or give them a call at 515-480-8087. Synergy Homes, exceptionally built homes. Also a flex to Sacred Physique's bodybuilding company. Just like the Capitals, Sacred Physique's motto is simple: dig deep, no excuses. They bring that same championship mindset to the gym. Whether you're an athlete seeking an edge or someone ready to transform their body, Sacred Physique's personal training programs are designed to push your limits and deliver results. For more information on how Sacred Physiques can help you reach your goals, including in this upcoming new year, contact Kyle Sacred at sacred.fitness@gmail.com. Strength is sacred, so is the journey. If you need a little help with that spelling, that's SACRE.fitness@gmail.com. Then you also want to thank the Des Moines Buccaneers, the heartbeat of hockey in Iowa. Since 1980, the Bucs have developed top talent and inspired the best fans in the USHL. With nearing 50 alumni having reached the NHL, including current NHLers Mario Ferraro, AJ Greer, Michael Kesselring, Alex Laferriere, Jeff Petrie, and Nick Seeler, the Bucs' impact is felt far and wide. But no matter how far they go, their hearts stay right there in the 515. You see how I did that? I finally fixed it towards when I'm on the road in a different area code. Took me a while, but we got there. Hockey's alive in the 515. For tickets, visit buckshockey.com. Bucs are off for the week, for the Christmas break. They were off this last week as well. They are back in action at the Recplex Saturday, December 27th, where they will take on the Tri-City Storm. Bucs had won their last game heading into the break, and them and the Storm have very similar records, so with luck, the Buccaneers can get back to their winning ways and back in a playoff position as well. Capitals, both at the varsity and JV levels, are pretty firmly in the playoff picture. As a reminder, at varsity, 10 teams make the season-end tournaments. In JV, it's 8. Capitals are currently first in the standings of both, although, as we mentioned at the beginning, the Lincoln Stars technically have the top winning percentage in JV. But with a highly successful weekend going into the break, the Capitals can put themselves in a prime position to eventually take both the JV and varsity regular season titles. Still a lot of hockey to go. However, after tonight's game, we will be halfway through this 2025-26 season. If you can believe it, and if you can't, well, it's tough luck because it's true. Just send a shout out to my daughter Reagan Way, who dropped the puck at the Iowa Wild game tonight, as it was Des Moines Lady Wild Knights at the Iowa Wild. They produced a cool hype video for the occasion. Reagan was promptly featured in. Unfortunately, the Iowa Wild, midway through the first period, were down 4-1 to the Grand Rapids Griffins. So, don't think Grand Rapids will end up scoring 24 goals, but unfortunately for the Iowa Wild, it's been a rough season. That kind of happened. It can happen though when you've haven't drafted early in the first round for a long time, and of course the Minnesota Wild are going all out to go deep in the playoffs, having acquired Quinn Hughes this last week. All right, we are ready to go. Back underway here from Cedar Rapids. Riders win the face-off to start the third, but Clark will send it back, not back into the neutral zone. Gabe Sin will get to the puck, or will actually go for icing. Puck was a little further along the wall than I thought. So an offensive zone face-off for the Capitals at the 12-second mark of the second. Junta on the face-off. RoughRiders win it, try to clear it. Captain Sin looking to pass across the blue line to Augustine, but Augustine had already shifted back in a defensive posture, which is common to do at the blue line like that. Stagger yourself back just a little bit on the weak side. That way the defenseman of the puck is not the last man back. So, another icing. Capitals will get another offensive face-off. Junta wins it back to Logan. Augustine centers, goes through the slot. Sin feeds it down to Nelson. Nelson back to Sin. Feathers it up to Junta. Back to Sin along the half wall. Back to Junta. Junta shot save! Sin chops at it. Tried centering again. Ava Weed with the puck. Her pass blocked by Junta, who's bodied by Baxter. Nice stick by Junta to poke the puck away from Baxter just as he was about to make the breakout pass. Baxter sends it up along the boards towards Gunkel, kept in by Logan. Ryan Logan fights through the stick checks. Shot. Shaft save by Hunt. What was that shot saved by again? Shaft. You're darn right. We've cleaned it up this time. Augustine pass up to Junta. Junta shot. Pad save into the corner by Hunt. Augustine, Brett Augustine with the rebound. Has it poked away. RoughRiders will get the puck. Owen Newland to the red line. Sends it. Follow through. Went right up to the red line, so no icing. Sam will move the puck back to Junta as he was hounded by Drake Gunkel. Brett Augustine, soft pass through the triangle up to West. West skates it into the attack zone. Driving the net. Shot. Wide short side. Wenzel sidesteps Holtz. Lost the handle. Glovic with the send in as he stripped Holt of the puck. Van Augustine gets to the loose puck first. Now engaged by Phillips. Puck cleared out by Gavin Fry. Glovic stripped of the puck by Holt. Holt into the corner, battling with Hicklin. Now Phillips shot towards the net. Glove! Not cleanly though. And it's been a while since Bomacina's shot. Nice shot blocked by Augustine. Glovic pass up to West. West skates it into the attack zone. Fakes the shot. Pad save on the actual shot. Westfold unable to keep the puck in at the blue line. Capitals will regroup. Glovic engaged by Holt at the blue line and knocked down. Eden gets it in the neutral zone and dumps it in as the Capitals had to tag up before Eden could chase his own dump in. Cleared puck comes out to Behrens. Behrens at the red line, dumps it in. Oh, what a dangerous bounce in on Hunt. DDD pass by Carter to Behrens. Behrens connects on a pass up to Garnis. Garnis shot tipped by Lieskamp wide. Lieskamp got a piece of that shot early. Centering attempt by Eden. Batted out in midair by Brogan and cleared. Capitals send it back across the ice. Attempted cleared. Glove down by Behrens, but he couldn't control it. It's going to allow Keegan Galushis to get the puck out to the neutral zone. Pokes it up towards Severson. Nord Severson tips it in. Checked out the blue line. Pass by Carter towards Garnis. It'll only get picked up instead by Eden. Eden, forward pass back to Carter. Carter, hard pass across, connects to Logan. Shot! And save. The way this game has gone, though, what I don't think the Capitals are going to get the run clock like they have earlier this season. Which that's okay. Prefer to see closer games. Junta shot! Oh, off the glove of Hunt. And I think the puck is stuck on the back of the net. Now it's kind of swatted off the back of the net free, but the whistle had already blown. Sometimes when the puck's back there with your stick, if you just kind of whack at the back of the net, it creates that rebound effect where it basically launches the puck off the back of the net. Not to jinx things, but still, as we are almost 5 minutes into this third period, we have not yet had a penalty this game, as Parker Holt just went back to the dressing room for the RoughRiders. Not sure what happened on that one. Well, so much for that no penalty. Capitals onto the... So I think Holt has picked up a spearing major. Sawyer Brogan, number 14, will come across to serve the 5-minute major. So Holt is ejected and will probably face at least a 1-game suspension.
Cedar Rapids RoughRider penalty on number 80, Parker Holt. 5 minutes for spearing.
Pass across, shot by Carter, save. Yeah, and they do announce it spearing to Parker Holt. So again, on a major penalty, the Capitals can score however many they want here. Penalty remains on the board no matter how many times the Capitals do or perhaps don't score. From a scorekeeping standpoint, we'll explain that if the Capitals do, let's say the Capitals scored 3 goals on this power play. Well, the way things work with scorekeeping, the team who has the 5-minute major is always credited with killing at least 1 penalty. So if the Capitals scored 3 and the Capitals would be considered 3 for 4 on the power play, and the RoughRiders 1 for 4 on the penalty kill, again, if that's how that were to happen. Oh, Junta looking at the shot off Fry, got a piece of it before he could. Pass up to Logan. Logan connecting the pass across to Nelson. Nelson shot off the glass, capped in by Brett Augustine. Junta battling with Baxter, and is cleared. Again, no icing as Gavin Fry sends the puck all the way down. Boma will leave it for Logan. Logan into the neutral zone, trying to work his way around Drake Gunkel. Trying to shield the puck now against Nye. Passes up towards Carter. Carter, short pass across to Behrens. Behrens fakes the pass, now driving the net. Shot, save, no, it goes in! Hunt got a piece of it, but it kind of rolled up along his arm, and in Luke Behrens with the Jen Stambo Real Estate power play goal at the 5:53 mark, and the Capitals now extend their lead to 4-0. Still 3:27 left on the major penalty to Parker Holtz. Capitals win the ensuing faceoff. Jackson Carter giving the lone assist on the Luke Behrens power play goal. Zach West getting in for the Capitals now. Puck cleared by the Rough Riders. Gunkel gets to it as it poked away by Behrens. Behrens sends a pass up towards Eden. Puck was, thought it was deflected, but apparently not. It's going to end up resulting in an icing on the power play against the Capitals and a defensive zone face-off with 8:35 left in the third. Our scoreboard graphic is not entirely cooperating to show that the Capitals are on the power play, but they are. Puck sent in by Phillips, directed away by Boma. Carter from behind the net connects on a pass up to Ben Augustine. Hinge pass back out of the reach of both West and Behrens. Behrens pass tipped by Lorenzen. Lorenzen sends it back towards the neutral zone. Puck pops off Phillips' stick. Knocked back towards Lorenzen, who will send it back down low. West will take it from behind the Capitals' nets. Saucers one across towards Carter, but didn't land flats, and it made it difficult for Carter to control, and the Rough Riders send it all the way back down. West from behind the net again. Drop pass to Augustine. Augustine up to Carter. Carter pass across to the right wing to Wenzel, who mishandles. Poke check goes back to Carter. Soft pass to Logan. Ryan Logan sends it around the boards to Wenzel. Wenzel taken off the puck by Mitchell Nye. Puck kept in by Augustine. Short pass to Junta. They'll send one across to Nelson. To Augustine at the top of the umbrella. Send one through traffic. It's picked up by Wenzel. Wenzel wraps it up along the boards to Junta. To the top of the umbrella to Augustine. Back to Junta. Area pass over to Logan. And it's cleared out by Newland. Puck knocked back to Newland, stopped by Augustine. Augustine passes it across to Wenzel. Wenzel skates it in. Circles back. Pass back now to Augustine. Feeds one across to Junta. Junta over towards Logan. Let's retreat back into the corner. 56 seconds left on the major penalty to Holt, being served by Brogan. Brett Augustine shot saved by Hunt, and that stops play with 6:30 left in the period, 50 seconds left on the power play. Capitals will send out Luke Behrens. That's Behrens with Logan, Nelson, Junta, and Wenzel. Capitals initially won the face-off, but Reese Luna will get to it and clear. Fry hard on the forecheck. Nelson skates it through the neutral zone. Rounds the nets. Pass down low towards Wenzel. Wenzel pressured by Baxter. Wenzel now cuts away from Weed. Attempted clear by Baxter, hit the referee. Puck sticked away, loose up front. Swept at by Wenzel. Picked up in the corner by Nelson. To Behrens, high slot shot, saved, rebound. Oh, could it be corralled and controlled by Logan. Puck was bouncing and spinning, and the Capitals will score just the one goal on the power play, that major power play, but can add one goal for a 4-goal advantage. So the Capitals, for that, will go 1 for 2 on the power play. We'll see if that's the only power play they get. But typically, any night on the stat sheet, if you went 50% on the power play, that's acceptable. What a great pass across to Hicklin. Shot deflected wide. Wrap around a tap. Saved by Hunt. Hicklin fires. Shot save. Puck stopped by Glovic, now knocked out to the neutral zone. Westfold gets to it. Pressured by Brogan. And we have another penalty. It'll probably be a holding penalty on Sawyer Brogan. Hooking. Two-minute minor for hooking assessed to Brogan at the 9:57 mark. Capitals back onto the Jan Stambo Real Estate power play as Brogan goes back to the Tint World sin bin. Junta on the draw against Lorenzen. Lorenzen wins it back to the corner to Nye. Nye hard send and clears it. So Behrens from behind the net. Pass up towards Nelson. Nelson reaches forward and controls it. Sweeps the puck across Newland to Junta. Junta across. Short pass to Logan. Logan pass down low to Junta. Junta working his way up along the half wall. Passes to into the skates of Nelson, who controls it. Now across to Behrens. Behrens board pass over to Logan. Centers. Shot. Save. Gloves. Glove save. That was going to be a pad save, but glove save by Hunt. And if that was a pad save that he rebounded, he gloved out of midair, that's impressive. 1:21 left in the minor penalty to Brogan. Jackson Carter now out. Behrens with the puck. Pass towards the slot. Junta will get it. We have a injured Rough Rider out front. Noah Baxter up slow. Centering attempt. Deflected by Behrens. Puck's going to come up towards the blue line to Junta. Pass to Nelson along the half wall. Centering feed. Puck not towards the corner. Carter up to Junta. Junta fires. Shot deflected wide. Nelson will get the wrap along the boards. Threads a pass over to Carter. 33 seconds left on the power play. Pass back to Nelson. Nelson shot through the wickets of Phillips. Wenzel trying to protect the puck against Weed. Weed will get it. Stripped. Now Junta with the puck. He'll have it poked, but in place. So leave it. He'll leave it instead for Augustine. Augustine across to Nelson. Threads a pass over to Junta. Now to Augustine. To Junta. Quick one touch over to Nelson. Nelson shot, pad save, rebound, clear attempt, stopped by Junta. Back to Augustine. Over to Carter. Back to Augustine. Rough Riders back at full strength. Pass across to Carter. Wenzel sent it towards Nelson, but he couldn't get the shot off. Back towards Noah Eden. Eden shot through traffic, save. Puck picked up in the corner by Carter. Carter trying to work his way through Newland. Now bodied by Baxter. Centering attempts. Poked up towards Lunin. Lunin tried evading Carter. Carter didn't have to get a lot of contact on him with Lunin off balance that much. And Rough Riders will ice it with 2:31 left in the third. Capitals currently credited with outshooting the Riders 35-6. Brett Augustine with the puck, driving the net, backhander, shot, scores! Brett Augustine, shot deflected off, I believe, a Rough Rider stick and went top shelf. Brett Augustine scores his second of the season and extends the Capitals' lead to 5 at the 12:36 mark. Think Noah Eden will get an assist after winning that face-off, but we shall see. On ensuing face-off won by Brogan. Brogan with the puck now for the Riders.
24, Brett Augustine. At the 12:36 mark, on the third period.
And no assist awarded, which could be correct. The officials have done pretty good with the goals and assists thus far. Oh, turnover at the blue line. Brogan will get it back as it poked away by Augustine. Sin will get it. From behind the Capitals net, pass up towards Westfold, tips it into the neutral zone. Eden sweeps it through Brogan, pass across to Garnis. Garnis works his way around Leeskamp. Shot, save! And puck quickly covered by Hunt. Again, we've seen Brody Garnis really improve his stick handling here the last, as the season's gone along, but really the last 3 weeks or so. As he continues to get more and more comfortable with this level of play. McCaskill with the puck, connects on a pass up to Newland. Newland, his pass a little too far forward. Trying to catch a speeding Reese Lunan through the neutral zone, but Capitals picked it off. Clearing attempt picked off by Glovic. Glovic, his shot deflected over the net and into the corner. Nice job by Hicklin to pinch in and prevent Newland from breaking the puck out. Wrapped by Lorenzen. Of course, Lunan blocked by Glovic. Glovic shot over the net. Hicklin's shot went off West's skates. There's now 53 seconds left in the game. Ben Augustine knocked down. Capitals looking to finish strong here in the final 42 clicks. Hicklin from behind the nets. Turnover! Lorenzen shot, save, rebound, cleared to the corner. One thing the Capitals don't want to do late. Puck poked, kicked in by Lukaska. Now it's cleared. Ava Weed will dump the puck in. Weed on the chase. Hicklin pressured by Newland and Weed. Lorenzen there as well. Lorenzen only merged with the puck. Puck play broken up by West. West just shielding it down low. Pass up to Wenzel. And despite a couple of exciting moments here late, the Capitals win 5-0. Kenley Boma picks up his 5th shutout of the season, buoyed by the excellent offensive play of the Capitals, who outshot the RoughRiders 37-7. So the JV Capitals improved their record to 13-2-0-1 for the season. The RoughRiders dropped to 5-11-0-1. They entered this weekend 10th in the JV standings. Can 8 make it? So the RoughRiders aren't out of it by any stretch, but they'll have the Christmas break now to regroup and try to chip away. But just looking at the standings, there's going to be at least one pretty good JV team, even with it expanded to 8 teams this year, that's going to miss. If it ended today, that pretty good team that would miss would be the Des Moines Oak Leafs. So it's going to be an interesting one. Well, we thank you so much for tuning in to this JV game. The Capitals are back in action again tomorrow. JV team plays at 5 o'clock at Buck Arena as the Capitals host the Quad City Blues. They play the Blues in a pair of games. Varsity plays at 7. It's skate with the Capitals after the game. So if you're watching and you own your own skates, or if you want to use some of the rentals that they have there, strongly recommend you have your own skates. But you can join the Capitals for the post-game skate. And then the Capitals also play Saturday morning, 9 o'clock JV start against the Blues. and then a varsity start at about 11. As always, if you can't catch the Capitals live, you can catch us on the archive. You can watch or rewatch the Capitals at your convenience on our YouTube channel. So we will sign off from this one. Capitals win 5-0. Get off to a good start to their pre-Christmas weekend. And it's, as it has been every day this season, it's a great day to be a Capital. We'll see you next time.